by Locust Street Signs and Banners, celebrating 29 years in business. We'd also like to thank our other great sponsors, Noblesville Trophies, Gaylor Electric, that's Chuck Goodrich, President and CEO, Van Osdell and Farrar Incorporated, we are business technology simplified, Church, Fiddle and Interim, Carpenter Real Estate Realtor, Jamie Carmesino, the Visit HamiltonCounty.com site, and the Hamilton County Reporter. The picture is live from Noblesville High School. The audio is live from the studios of Hamilton County Television here on South 10th Street in Noblesville. I'm Brad Silbert, along with Perry Williams. Our producer-director tonight is a combination of Jim Wofford and Lucas Lacone, and we are just about ready to go with the opening night of girls basketball. Perry, does it get any more exciting than this?
No, it certainly doesn't. And, you know, the one thing we have to say is we're blessed every time we get to do a high school sports here in 2020, because you and I just went through football and soccer and volleyball, and we probably I'm not sure we either one thought we'd get through week 2 or 3.
Yeah, you know, that it has been a guessing game all season, Perry, and, you know, fortunately, yeah, we had a few changes in schedules and things like that, but for the most part, the fall sports season went through, and it all happened. So we're obviously very happy about that, and very happy to be back here in Hamilton County Television with the start of winter sports in girls basketball from the Mill.
Well, it's certainly an exciting time. I mean, one thing, a shout out to the Noblesville girls soccer team for winning back-to-back Indiana High School Athletic Association state championships, and also hats off to the Noblesville cheerleaders for being state champions in cheerleading. So congratulations to both those groups.
Well, they're going through pregame festivities now at the arena, so we'll just continue here with our opening part here. Perry, let's just talk about these two teams in here. The Lawrence North Wildcats come in state champions last year in 4A. Millers came in not a very good season, but the positive thing for the Millers was it did end on a strong note. In their last 6 games, they were 6-4, and we'll go back for the national anthem. Let's get back to talking about Lawrence North and the Millers here, Perry. The Millers ended the season on a 6-4 run, and unfortunately they lost in the sectional, but a lot of promise on this team this year.
Absolutely. We got a young freshman coming in here this year. We'll make her first start at the point guard, which is Reagan Wilson, and, of course, one of the top players in the state of Indiana in the class of 2023, sophomore Ashlyn Shade.
Now, you told me something about her earlier that is just absolutely phenomenal. In the games that they played last year, and they ended up playing 23 games. How many games didn't she score double points in?
One game. One game all season.
And she was a freshman.
Absolutely.
She was a freshman. I
mean, and when you really look back over information that about some of the great players in Hamilton County, including Sydney Parrish, is one thing about it is she had 2 or 3 games without.
At guard number 12, Monica Williams. At guard number 20, Ananja Graves. At guard 21, Nia Early. Also at guard 24, Jayla Smith.
So as you were talking about here, Perry, Ashlyn Shade, now another sensational player coming up for the Millers, who's really coming to her own over the summer, is number 33, Brooklyn Smitherman.
Oh, absolutely, Brooklyn. And I've been to several of the Miller practices, and she really looks good. And last week against Ben Davis, she had a great performance.
Number 10,
Starting for the Millers tonight, it'll be number 12, Ashlyn Shea. Number 22, Reagan Wilson. Number 24, Mallory Miller. Number 33, Brooklyn Smitherman. And number 43, Emily Wood.
Let's talk just a little bit about more Brooklyn Smitherman. Gary. That's her uncle. I'm sorry, Perry. Perry and Gary, very much the same. But Brooklyn really came on strong over the summer.
Absolutely, and she just looked good in practice and did great in the Ben Davis scrimmage that they had last week. So a lot of big things out of Brooklyn Smitherman in the middle at 6'3".
What about the rest of the lineup here? Got a good experienced lineup here with Mallory Miller, Emily Woods. Yeah,
they're the two seniors and they're the two leaders, and in practice they've been doing a great job leading this ball club. But this ball club will focus around the sophomore Ashlyn Shade. I mean, this time last year, we're talking about playing Lawrence North, and the one thing about it is, first game out of the chute here, Ashlyn Shade scores 26 points.
Yep.
So she's a real deal, and she's really broken out into the national, being known nationally and not only in the state of Indiana. So getting ready for tip-off here, Brad. Take it away.
All right. The basketball season's officially underway. Wildcats win the tip. This is Monica Williams trying to get it inside, and she's called for an illegal dribble right off the bat. I wonder if that's something they're going to look at a little more carefully this year, Perry.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, they called it pretty tight in the scrimmage. I don't know. Did you see the scrimmages at Southeastern?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Did they call it pretty tight?
Yes, they were. Yeah. That's the reason.
Nice pass to Emily Wood there.
So Emily Wood opens the scoring for the Millers with the first 2 points of the game.
I'm sorry, Emily Wood.
Millers steal the ball. Here comes Ashlyn Shade. Misses the jumper. Rebounded. And
Ashlyn right in the pile there.
Yep, we're going to have a jump ball called here. The possession will go to the Millers.
That was Emily Wood getting the first 2 points there for the Millers. My mistake. Shade for
from
three.
The outside. Misses a little bit to the left.
One thing Coach Buckley told me
bad turnover there by the Wildcats. It just looked like they were just totally out of sync there. And the Millers will get an opportunity to increase their lead from 2-0. In the corner there's Wood again. Jumper from Shade. She misses. She's missed her first 2 shots. That one's last touched by the Millers. So the Lawrence North Wildcats will have the ball.
Number 24 is Jayla Smith. She's one of the top recruits in the state here. She's going to Purdue. Miller's on a turnover there.
We're all tied up 2-2 in the early going here. A little less than a minute gone here. Thank you for joining us tonight on Hamilton County Television. High school sports brought to you by Logan Street Signs and Banners. Nice to have you with us tonight. From the corner, 3 on the way.
Way off the mark.
That was Ayanna Graves with the shot. Looks like we may have a Lawrence North person down on the far end. And finally, the play is stopped, but we're going to have a foul called here against Lawrence North. Two to two, we are all tied up here.
Substitution already for Lawrence North. Walker comes in the game. She's a senior.
Maria Walker on the floor. Smith out high, inside, stolen by the Millers. Nice job there. Into the corner. Here comes Shade for three. You know, one of these days she's going to hit that, Perry.
Yeah, she's.
Smith with the ball.
Miller's playing pretty good defense. Good job by Brooklyn Smitherman. Layup is good by Ashlyn Shade.
She gets her first 2 points of the game and her first 2 points of the season. Almost another errant pass there. That one went right off the fingertips of Lanaya Early and out of bounds, and the Millers will get the ball back again. And I believe we're going to have Coach Griffin call a timeout here. So you're watching Hamilton County Television Sports, brought to you by Logan Street Signs and Banners.
Celebrating over 29 years, Logan Street Signs and Banners specialize in that last-minute signage and banners. Serving Noblesville and Hamilton County since 1992. You can contact them at 317-773-7200 or check them out on their website, loganstreetsigns.com. What about Noblesville Trophies? Offers a large range of products, including sports trophies, corporate awards. Noblesville Trophies provides you with that same-day service for those last-minute decisions. Give them a call at 317-773-7391.
Coach Giffen saw something he didn't like out there, Perry, and I'm sure that those two early turnovers have had him a little bit upset, so he calls the timeout, and the Millers will put the ball back in play. Shade bringing it down. Layup attempt there by Reagan Wilson misses, and we're going to have another foul called here.
A good rebound there by Brooklyn Smitherman. One thing that Coach Buckley said going into this ball game, that the Millers got to rebound.
Lanaya Early picks that one up, was in the process of shooting. So Emily Wood is at the line for two. Misses the first one, gets the second one. Last year as a team, the Millers shot 65% from the line. Emily Wood was a 47% free throw shooter. In the corner. Missed. Recovered by Lanaya Early. Three on the way for the Wildcats. That one's missed, and another foul called on
25.
The Wildcats. That's a third foul already for them.
And that's the second
foul
early going. 25.
Yeah, second foul. Miller's trapped along the sideline. There's going to be another foul called there against the Wildcats. Wildcats trying to play very, very tight. And so far, it's causing them some foul trouble here. They've already got 14 fouls, whereas the Millers have only got 2. And that one's going to go against Shea Maria Walker, her first. Already 14 fouls on the Wildcats here in about 3.5 minutes of play. Nice jumper by Shade. She misses. Millers recover. Almost poked away by the Wildcats. Reagan Wilson resetting the offense.
Danny Menendez is in the ball game for the Millers, number 32.
That's going to be a jump ball. I thought they were going to call a foul on that one, Perry. It looked like Mendez got hit, but they call the jump ball. This will be Ariel Helm putting the ball in play for the Lawrence North Wildcats. This is a quick ball team for Lawrence North. Well coached by Coach Giffen. And I believe we're going to have a foul called here on the Millers.
Looks like it's on. Oh, wait.
Or did they call it jump? No, they called it
jump ball. Yeah,
okay.
Mallory Miller did a nice job there. Smitherman coming out. Mendez coming out. Let's see, we got Reagan Wilson, we got Ashland Shade, we got Emily Wood. We'll have to wait till we get to the other end here and see who the subs were, because all three of those were. Ava Shoemaker, Caitlin Shoemaker in the ball game. Wood shot up and misses.
Back and forth a couple of times there, and finally
Reagan Wilson
gets 2 points. And it's a 7-2 lead for the Millers early here. 3 on the way, no good. There was a foul called before the shot. And I believe that's going to go against number 2, Imani Washington.
Well, definitely Lawrence North is getting in foul trouble here real early.
That's number 4, Ariel Helm, is going to get the foul.
Another foul.
15 foul.
That's going to be on Walker. That's 2 on Walker.
Yeah, Shea Maria Walker picks up her second. 16 fouls, so with 3:08 remaining here in the first quarter, the Millers will be in the 1-1 for 11 minutes in this game. That one's tipped, finally chased down by the Wildcats. And we're going to have a foul called. I believe it'll be the first one of the night on the Millers. That one is going to go against Mallory Miller. Mallory Miller, the Miller. Number 1 on her, number 1 on the team.
Danny Mendez coming back in the game. Emily Wood going out to get a little breather here.
Wildcats already with 2 players with 2 fouls early in this game. Rebound and in. That's Ariel Helm who gets the field goal.
Danny Mendez didn't block out there, and they got an offensive rebound and put the basket back up.
Nice steal there by the Wildcats.
Timeout called by Lawrence North, and
that's going to be a 30-second timeout by the Lawrence North Wildcats.
Gaylord Electric is the highest performing national contractor of excellence since 1984. Gaylord Electric's success continues to be built on the cornerstone of reliable resources, reliable outcomes. Insights fueled by the genuine care for people. Gaylord Electric, along with Chuck Goodrich, President and CEO, are proud sponsors of Hamilton County Television Sports.
Perry, this is really interesting here. We've got 2:35 left here in the first quarter. Miller's already in the 1-1, and the Lawrence North Wildcats have used both of their 30-second timeouts already. This will be Ariel Helm putting the ball into play. In the corner. That's early, trying to get it away. Miller steal the ball.
Ashland Shade with the ball.
Shoemaker. Miller's looking to get it inside the Shade. She's immediately double teamed. Here's Shoemaker. She misses.
Big block by Ariel Helm right there. Danny Mendez goes out.
A lot of subbing early in this game.
Well, the Millers want to run. They want this game to be an up-tempo game, and so they'll be doing a lot of substitution.
An unforced error there on the Millers causes the turnover. And the Wildcats will try to get into the 7-4
Shade
Miller
on
lead.
The steals, goes to the ground. Back
Who's
and
going
forth.
to come up with the ball? Nobody
wants it. It's like hot potatoes out there, Brad.
What do they finally call here?
timeout.
Millers call a 30-second timeout. You're watching Hamilton County Television Sports, brought to you by Logan Street Signs and Banners.
Since the establishment of Church Hill and Anthem in 1880, our neighbors, community leaders, businesses, and school districts have placed their trust in us to solve the most challenging legal issues. We have a rich history for helping our clients when they need it the most. Give us a call at 317-773-2190. Brad, this is really great. Church and Antrim was a football sponsor, and they called yesterday and said, hey, sign us up for basketball. So this is really working the sponsorship for us and allowing us to do the games that we've done so far this season.
We appreciate the support of all our great Hamilton County Television sponsors, especially our lead sponsors, Logan Street Signs and Banners and Noblesville Trophies, along with everybody else who makes these games possible for everybody to see. Miller's working the ball around the edge, trying to get under the net. That one is intercepted, but then the Millers commit the foul. We'll have to see who that's called on. Team foul number 2 against the Millers, and that one's going to go on Emily Wood. Millers with 2 fouls in the early going. Wildcats with 6. More important for the Wildcats, they've got 2 players who are already got 2 fouls in them this early in the game. That's
big. That
yes,
could be
that
big
could
coming
be big.
down.
Yes, sir.
Because the one thing about it is Lawrence North lost a lot of players through graduation. So
that one's poked away. I believe that was Emily Wood who poked that away. Under the net. Mallory Miller trying to get to it, and it goes out of bounds off of the Millers. So Ariel Helm will put the ball back in play for the Lawrence North Wildcats. Wildcats in their green uniforms with white and red numerals. Millers in their white home uniforms with white jerseys and black numerals. That one is an errant pass by the Wildcats, taken by the Millers. All the way over on the side there to Mallory Miller, out to Ashlyn Shade. Millers reset the offense, driving. Emily Wood in the corner gets it into the middle, gets to Brooklyn Smitherman. She misses the jump shot, and the Wildcats come up with the ball. Not after some double teaming there, and finally, triple team, and that left a lot of people open. Millers with the ball once again on another steal. Emily Wood sets it up. That one was knocked away by the Wildcats. Here's Ashlyn Shade. She takes the jump shot, does not get the roll, and that is the end of the first quarter. After one quarter, it's the Noblesville Millers 7, the Lawrence North Wildcats 4. You're watching Hamilton County Television Sports, brought to you by Logan Street Signs and Banners.
This year, back home is where you'll most likely celebrate the holiday season. And if your home is close to ours, you can celebrate in Hamilton County, where outdoor attractions, restaurants, and shops are safely open for business, sanitized, and following the Hoosier Hospitality Promise guidelines. Celebrate the holiday season back home again and support Indiana's business community. Learn more at visithamiltoncounty.com.
Welcome back here. Let's thank another one of our sponsors, Carpenter Realtor. If you're planning on to make a move, why not call a realtor with hometown experience? Jamie Carmesino has connections and commitment to the community. She raised 3 Noblesville athletes and is ready to help you with your real estate needs. Looking for a realtor? Call Carmo 317-490-3735.
We are through one. The Millers up by 3 against the defending state champion Lawrence North Wildcats. I'm Brad Silbert along with Perry Williams. Our producer tonight is Lucas Lacone. Sending us these lovely shots from the mill is Bill Wofford. Our executive producer is Jim Wofford. And we're doing this kind of unique tonight. We got the camera at the mill, and Perry and I are sitting here in the Penthouse Studios of Hamilton County Television, high above the Wofford Enterprise building, just south of downtown Noblesville, here to bring you this game. Wildcats with the first possession. Was, I guess, what you might call a sloppy first quarter, Perry.
3 from the corner there by Jalen Shade. Smith.
Jalen Smith gets the 3. First 3-point goal of the game.
And that ties the score up 7-7.
Right under the basket. Smitherman misses. Cannot get the ball back. Recovered by Helms.
Miller's with the steal.
Nice steal there.
Reagan Wilson going right down the middle.
Will she get the layup? No, she does not, but there is a foul called.
Looks like over the back on Ashlyn Shade, I think. Yeah.
You got her exactly. First foul of the game on Ashlyn Shade. Third team foul. Wildcats already with 6 personal fouls here. They picked that up early in the first half. Miller's with 3 now.
Brad, there's been good defense played by both teams.
Yes.
There's a lot of turnovers, but it's because they're playing good D. Both teams are playing a smothering defense.
Long 3 there by Jayla Smith, and she's got 2 threes in a row there, Perry.
The one thing, in talking to some of the people around the state, Jalen Smith's going to have to carry this team early on here, being the seasoned veteran for this team.
3 on the way for the Millers. That one misses. And I think we're going to have an over-the-back foul once again called on the Millers. And
that's
it
Emily
looks like,
Wood.
Yeah, it looks like that's going to go against Emily Wood. And I've got her for 2 now.
Yes.
So Wood comes out of the game.
Danny Menez comes back in the ball game. Almost a steal there by Mallory Miller.
She almost had, you're right, she almost had that. Here come the Wildcats setting it up once again. Monica Williams had it, got it over to Smith. I think you'll see a lot of number 24 tonight.
Oh, absolutely.
Should have been probably a travel called on that, but they call it a jump ball. And the possession arrow is in favor of the Noblesville Millers. Wildcats up by 3, 10-7 here, coming up to the 6-minute mark of the first half. Miller's into the corner, right under the basket. There's going to be a foul called there, and I believe that's Danny Mendez is going to go to the line, Perry. And it looks like that's going to go against the Wildcats 20. And number 20, Anaya Graves. So the Wildcats have picked up already their 7th team foul. Mendez gets the front end.
That's the first points for the Millers here in the quarter number 2.
Yes. Take them any way they can get them.
Absolutely. Brooklyn Ely comes in the ball game for the Millers.
Second shot by Mendez is up. She's good. 2 for 2 from the line.
Mallory Miller's really playing some tough defense out there, especially in that backcourt.
Here comes Jayla Smith all the way down. Could not get the layup. Ashlyn Shade with the ball. Shade takes a 10-foot jumper and makes it nothing but net.
That's 4 for Shade.
Yep. Second field goal of the night for Ashlyn Shade.
Miller's up by 1 now, 11-10.
You can tell that Jayla Smith wants to take charge of this team, Perry. She's just all over the place, doing a great job. Takes the shot, does not get the bounce. The rebound comes back. Once again, Millers get the rebound. Ashlyn Shade drives, puts it up, and gets the layup. Shade has 2 in a row now for 6 points.
Ooh.
Ooh, that
I don't know.
That was close.
Yeah,
very close. Wildcats drive. Last touch by the Wildcats, so that'll be out of bounds to the Noblesville Millers.
Good job by Danny Menendez to get that inside rebound there. And
here come the Millers under the net, double teamed on Miller. Over on the side, that pass a little bit errant. I think that we're expecting Ashlyn Shade to come out for that ball instead of she moved toward the basket.
That's the things that, a freshman and a sophomore got to work together. You got Reagan Wilson and Shade.
Another turnover.
Yeah, she kind of had that little stutter step there.
I couldn't tell whether.
I knew something.
Whether it was whether it was an illegal carry or a travel or might have even been a double dribble. It was a turnover. Let's put it that way.
That's right.
Miller's down into the corner. Shade with it all the way across. Nice jumper there by Mallory Miller, I believe, got that.
That's her first two.
Yeah, her first two of the game. Coming up on 4 minutes remaining here in the first half. Thank you for joining us tonight.
And right there again, too.
Another turnover. That was Jayla Smith who turned the ball over again. Coach Giffen has got to be a little frustrated with the performance of his team tonight, Perry.
Yeah, I think, it's first game jitters.
I
mean, this is a big game for both teams, okay?
Yeah.
I mean, you got defending state champions that lost quite a few players. You got the Millers that want to prove something. Ashlyn Shade from the corner. Three.
Shade's got 9 points.
And she's really heated up this second quarter.
Yeah, she has. She's got 7 of those 9 in this half.
That's what great players do, but she just picked up her second foul, I believe. Yep.
Yes, she did. Number 2 on Ashlyn Shade, number 4 on the team. And Ashlyn Shade will take some bench for a while.
Smitherman came back in for Danny Menendez, and Caitlin Shoemaker's in there for the Millers.
Speaking of the Smitherman family, one of Brooklyn's relatives, Gary, good friend
shot
of mine,
there.
And I want to give him a shout out tonight. I know he called me this afternoon and he wanted to go to the game, but he's not quite close enough family that he could get a ticket. But he said, is Hamilton County Television doing this game tonight? I said, certainly are, Gary. He says, I'll be watching. Well, glad to have you with us, Gary. 3 from the corner. That was Shea Maria Walker. That's her first three-pointer of the game.
Donna Buckley calls timeout for the Millers.
Coach Buckley calls a timeout. You're watching Hamilton County Television Sports, brought to you by Logan Street Signs and Banners.
Brad, one of our new sponsors here for basketball, Hamilton County, Indiana Tourism. Visit Hamilton County this year back home is where you likely will celebrate the holiday season. And if your home is close to ours, you can celebrate Hamilton County, where outdoor attractions, restaurants, shops are safely open for business, sanitized, and following the Hoosier Hospitality Promise guidelines. Celebrate the holiday seasons back home again and support Indiana's business community. Learn more about visithamiltoncounty.com.
Welcome back to the Mill. IHSAA Girls Varsity Basketball on Hamilton County Television, brought to you by Logan Street Signs and Banners. Millers ahead by 3, 18-15, 3:18 here in the first half. These teams have both used both of their 30-second timeouts here early in this game, Perry. We'll see if that is a factor later in the game.
Travel.
Reagan Wilson was in there trying to get near the basket, and she had a little blocker there from the Wildcats that kind of blocked her progress there, and she kind of slid those feet just enough to get the travel call. Here comes Smith with a three-point try, no good.
Smitherman on a big rebound right there.
Yep. You can just see how much she's improved from what she was last year, Perry. She's just done a tremendous job. That one goes out of bounds. Smart play there by Mallory Miller.
Well, Brooklyn's really worked hard over the summer here and to get her body toned and ready to go for this season. And of course, Jen Anderson, who was a great basketball player at Indiana and at Westfield High School, is one of the assistants, and I know she's working a lot with Brooklyn, trying to make her better.
Miller's with the ball. Mallory Miller sends it back out high to Reagan Wilson.
Miller's trying to set it up a little bit.
Look at that tenacious defense from the Wildcats.
Yeah, both teams are playing great defense here.
Wilson trying to set it up.
Nice
the basket,
pass.
right to,
oh my goodness.
Too open of a shot there, and Reagan Wilson just could not get that one to go down. More substitutions coming onto the floor.
That's not a good sign. Shade just picked up her third foul there, so Danny Mendez comes in the game really quick. So
tough break there for Ashlyn Shade.
Because we got a minute 44 to go before the half, and she's already got three fouls. So somebody's going to have to step it up here.
Thought Helm was going to take a three-pointer from the corner.
Oh, wow.
Smitherman got tied up by a combination of Helm and Sydney Hughes.
Almost looked like a mugging there.
Drew the, it did. It drew the jump ball, and the Wildcats will get the possession.
Oh, foul.
No, I'm sorry, that's a foul. I thought they called a jump ball, Perry.
So, he did. The one referee did.
Yeah. So this will be Brooklyn Smitherman going to the line for the Millers. Misses on the 1-and-1 on the opening side, but nice job by Danny Mendez to get it. She's trying to drive the net, can't get there.
You're going to have somebody shoot the ball.
Shoemaker goes for the three.
That kid can do it.
That rolls off.
Yeah. Danny Mendez hustling there, trying to get
we've got another whistle. We're going to have another foul called here on the Millers. Let's see who that's going to go on. I couldn't quite see who that was called on. That one's going to go on Danny Mendez. Be her first. 15 foul of the half. I'm sorry, 17 foul of the half.
They're in the 1-on-1.
Yeah, and that puts Sydney Hughes at the line. She gets the front end.
That's what I was trying to figure out. The referee showed us the 1-on-1 sign before he showed us who the foul
exactly.
was.
And I saw the.
I thought there isn't 11 out there.
Yeah, I saw the fingers go up.
Yeah.
And I thought he was saying jump ball. Miller's ahead by one at 18-17.
Let's see what the Millers can do without with Ashlyn Shade sitting on the bench here with 3 fouls, which is huge for the Millers. Smitherman on the inside. Looking for help, stolen right away by Lawrence North. Rebound, Smitherman.
Mendez
picks it up off the floor.
Yeah, she did a good job after Brooklyn Smitherman got to that. Here come the Millers. Wilson under the basket now. Right on the baseline.
One thing about it is, Brad, there was 2 people, one facing her and one behind her.
That was a tough one.
That was a tough play to.
Back out in the corner.
Doesn't look like maybe Lawrence North's in any hurry right now. With the clock ticking down here. Of course, they got it in Smith's hands. She's from the corner. Off the mark. Rebound. Reagan Wilson.
Millers with the ball. And a 1-point lead. 15 seconds remaining. Mendez
nice move
gets
by
the
Dan.
shot.
That was a big
and
time
the plus
basket.
one.
Big time basket right there by Danny Mendez.
Let's see who that's going to go against, Perry. Looks like that's going to go against number 4, Ariel Helm.
Which is 3 on her.
Yeah, that's 3 on her now. 9 on the team. So Mendez with the chance for the three-point play gets it.
So that puts the Millers up here 21-17.
Got Mendez with 5 points now. 2 of them from the free throw line. 8 seconds remaining on the clock. Back out high. Here comes a 3 from Smith. She misses. Millers get the ball. And at the end of 16 minutes of basketball, the end of the first half, it is the Noblesville Millers 21, Lawrence North Wildcats 17. We'll be back with our halftime activities after this. You're watching Hamilton County Television Sports, brought to you by Logan Street Signs and Banners.
When medical care is needed, where will you turn? With Community's Connect to Care program, one call or click finds you the closest open appointment. Request a time yourself, or let us do it. From a primary care doctor or virtual visit, to a med check or community clinic at Walgreens. Just call or click. You can go right to our website or to me. Connect to Care from Community.
This year, back home is where you'll most likely celebrate the holiday season. And if your home is close to ours, you can celebrate in Hamilton County, where outdoor attractions, restaurants, and shops are safely open for business, sanitized, and following the Hoosier Hospitality Promise guidelines. Celebrate the holiday season back home again and support Indiana's business community. Learn more at visithamiltoncounty.com.
Superheroes come in all shapes and sizes. They don't always meet in an underground fortress. Sometimes they meet in places that appear to be very ordinary to most people. But inside, there are heroes in training. Some are smart, strong, or brave. Maybe they can build cities or heal people when they get hurt. But even superheroes need some help sometimes. With your support, we can change the world. Together, we are a force that can't be defeated. Support the club. Save the world. Support your local superheroes and donate now to the Boys and Girls Club of Noblesville at bgcni.org.
Are you tired of watching your favorite IHSA broadcasts on your small mobile device? You can now watch them on your TV with new apps for Apple TV, Android TV, Amazon Fire, and Roku. Brought to you by the IHSA and Blue Frame Technology.
For the past several months, I've been my kids' everything.
Their teacher.
Library media specialist.
Food service.
Building maintenance.
Nurse.
PE teacher.
But I'm about to get a well-deserved timeout. With my kids back in school, I can do what I do best, be a mom. But it's up to me and you to keep our kids in school. And to do that, we're going to have to show some class. That means checking their temperature in the morning. Anything above 100 degrees means our children need to stay home. We need to lead by example by wearing our masks and modeling good social distancing to our kids. We need to make sure our kids avoid crowds and large gatherings outside of school. That includes slumber parties, playdates, and family reunions. We need to schedule a test for anyone in our family who may be exhibiting signs of COVID. For kids, those symptoms will include fever, fatigue, and a change in taste and smell. And let's be sure to keep our kids home if they're waiting for COVID test results or just feel crummy. So join me in having some class by supporting our educators and keeping our kids in school.
You know, when Margaret and I decided to sell the old estate here, we had only one choice in signage. Logan Street Signs and Banners. Conveniently not located on Logan Street anymore. but rather located on 10th Street on the south side of Noblesville. Well, we sold the old beauty, and we were able to buy this wonderful estate. And we had so much money left over, I was able to buy this beautiful 1968 Eldorado Cadillac for Margaret. Only 472,000 miles. Margaret loves it because it's got those big seats and that heavy-duty suspension to support her svelte frame. Next time you're looking for signs or banners, call old Jim at Logan Street Signs and Banners, 773-7200. Conveniently not located on Logan Street anymore.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'd like to order a hamburger, fries, salt, maybe a large vanilla shake.
It's a trophy shop, can't you tell?
You got carry out?
Everything that you need, we have here at the shop. Very unique. You order today, carry out tonight. That's our version of carry out.
All right, I'll take one of everything.
Well, that may take a little longer. We'll have it for you tomorrow night.
I'll be back tomorrow to pick it up.
We'll be waiting for you.
Welcome back. Want to thank another one of our sponsors, Van Alstyne Farrar. It's a proud sponsor of Hamilton County Television. Van Alstyne Farrar is a 106-year-old Indiana company specializing in information, communication, print, and business processes. We are business technology simplified. Well, Brad, what do you think about the first half here?
This was an interesting first half, Perry, to say the least. If the score is any indication, the Millers are having a heck of a game tonight, and Lawrence North is having a little bit of a hard time getting their act together. But, you know, as you were saying in the pregame, Coach Giffen lost a lot of talent on this team, and, you know, there's good and bad about winning a state championship. It's always good to win it, but as soon as you win, two things happen. Number one, you are going to lose some of your better players. You see that every year. That's why it is so difficult to repeat as a state champion. You know, we just saw the Noblesville Millers girls soccer team repeat as a state champion, and you know the odds of that happening are pretty slim. The other thing you got is you got that big target on your back. I mean,
yeah, everybody's going to be up for you.
Yeah, every team out here that the Lawrence North Wildcats play this year are going to be looking to be the one to knock off the Wildcats after that state championship. And so it makes for an interesting scenario. But I think the other thing that's been so interesting about this is, Perry, is you can definitely see that this Noblesville Millers ladies basketball team is definitely improved over last season.
Oh, yeah. The one thing about it is Reagan Wilson, even though she's a freshman, she is a true point guard, and she does a nice job out here. It's just going to take her time. I mean, you're thinking about a kid that just came from the 8th grade, okay?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And now she's playing against 15, 16, 17, and 18-year-old ladies. So it's a lot different. Of course, Ashlyn Shade, we know what she can do. I'm impressed with the strong tenacity of Brooklyn Smitherman tonight. I mean, another young sophomore.
Yeah.
Spent most of the time on the JV last year.
Mm-hmm.
Got a few minutes in some of the games when it was completely out of hand, but is doing a nice job. Also, Caitlin Shoemaker, another sophomore. So, and, the seniors, I will have to say Mallory Miller's played a great first half on defense. I mean, she is everywhere. And Emily Wood got in a little bit of foul trouble, but Emily's played a good game and working hard, and they need them for their leadership ability. So Danny Menendez had a great first half there. The one thing about it is it's very, very important for those players coming off that bench to give them some help.
Yeah, and I think this is one of the things that the Millers have got over last year, Perry. They've got some strength on the bench in comparison to what they had last year. Their bench people coming off the bench last year, they just weren't that strong. I mean, they had a good starting core, and in that. So we are underway here in the second half. Millers out in front by 4 points right now. Wildcats put the first shot of the half up. That one is missed. Last touch by, I believe that was probably Lanaya Early, who ended up with that ball out of bounds. So the Millers will take it inbounds here. This is going to be Reagan Wilson bringing the ball up. A lot of responsibility for a freshman setting that play.
Nice shot there by Mallory Miller to get the Millers on the board here.
You were just talking about Miller and how she hadn't scored a lot, but how important her contribution had been early, and that's her 4th point already now.
Well, you got to remember, too, she was the second leading scorer last year for the Millers, so she can shoot the ball.
Yeah,
but defensively, they need her. Looks like a foul there on Brooklyn Smitherman.
Yeah, Miller averaged 9.7 last year. And Brooklyn Smitherman is going to pick up that foul.
Smith just got that body into her there, and Brooklyn had to foul her to keep her from missing the shot. So a 3-point play there.
Sydney Hughes gets the field goal and gets the extra shot. She's 2 for 2 from the line so far tonight. Millers 23, Wildcats 20. Just under 7 remaining here in this third quarter. A little bit of sloppy play there in the lane.
Uh-oh.
That's going to go out of bounds. Millers are going to get a big break on that because there was nobody around Nia Graves, and she'd been able to take that ball. She would have had an easy 2 points, Perry.
Absolutely. One thing about it is these kids on both teams have been going to the floor. I mean, they're not afraid to rough it up in there, and it's been a pretty physical game.
It has. It's been a very physical game. There have been a lot of bodies on the floor here so far tonight.
And you'll see that from the Mick.
Shade from the corner.
3.
And she's in double points. I got her with 11 right now. No, excuse me, 12.
Yeah, I was going to say, I thought it was 12.
I was looking at Jayla Smith for Lawrence North. Had the wrong one.
I'll tell you what, the double teaming and everything.
Speaking of Jayla Smith, she gets that one.
And that's what great players have to do,
So Jayla Smith does have 11 now, one behind Ashlyn Shade for the scoring lead for this game.
Next season, she'll be playing for Purdue.
Going to be one of those Boilermakers.
That's right. Oh, Smither.
Oh, just barely tipped by Smith. Nice job there to deflect it. The Wildcats come up with the ball.
Open shot.
3-point try there by Sydney Hughes. She misses.
Shade with the rebound.
We'll have to see how aggressively Ashland plays in this half. She's got 3 fouls. She's going to have to be careful. She certainly doesn't want to pick up that 4th foul.
Absolutely not, especially this early.
But she's a pretty disciplined player for being a sophomore.
Yeah, she's the one thing about Ashland is most of her career she's played up, so she's pretty used to different players and playing that tough competition.
Smith gets it over into the corner. 3 on the way. That one is missed bad.
Yeah.
Not even near the net. The Millers will get the ball out of bounds.
Actually, poor Hughes that didn't have a chance. I mean,
no, she didn't.
She couldn't get out of the way of that one because it was so short.
Here comes freshman Reagan Wilson to set the Miller offense. Miller's going right to left on your screen in this half of the white uniforms. Lawrence North in their typical green uniforms.
There's another one by 3 by Shade.
So Ashland Shade is putting on a show now. 15 points at 3 3-pointers in a row.
Nice job there.
Almost out of bounds there, but
nice job by the Millers denying
Millers
that line.
The ball, and Shade has got it over in the corner.
Little short, nice rebound there.
Short by Wilson, and we're going to have a foul called, and this one is going to go against the Wildcats.
Shooting foul. Nice rebound in there by Emily Wood. Those are the kind of things that Emily Wood is very, very good at, is blocking out underneath.
Nia Graves picks up her 2nd foul of the game.
Miller's got to get better for shooting those free throws.
Emily Wood at the line. She is 1 for 2 so far.
Back in the game as Ariel Helm just came in for.
Wood lines up her 2nd shot. This one she gets. I've got Emily Wood now with 4 points on the game. Scoreboard has got her with 3. I'll have to see who's right and who's wrong. Another foul called. And this one is going to go against the Noblesville Millers. And Emily Wood picks that one up. So that's number 3.
So the Millers have got
on Emily Wood.
No, 2. No, there's the 3rd one.
Yep.
They were a little slow, weren't they?
Yes, they were. Jayla Smith with the ball out high. Long 3-pointer. Misses. Nice rebound by the Wildcats. Back over to Smith. Right under the net.
That's going to be on Wood, I believe.
That's going to be a 2-shot foul, and if that's on Emily Wood, that is her 4th. Yes, it is. That's number 4 on Emily Wood. So that's going to cause a problem.
She's going to have to come out of the ball game.
She's going to have to come out. Ariel Helm will go to the line for 2 shots. Misses the first one.
Danny Mendez coming back in the ball game for the Millers. She had 5 points in the first half, Brad, and played pretty good for the young sophomore.
We'll just have to see how this affects the Millers here, losing the height of Emily Wood here for what could be a pretty
nice rebound there by
amount of time. Yeah,
Danny Mendez for the Millers.
Shade brings it down, gets it over to Reagan Wilson. Wilson in the corner under the net. Oh my!
Off her foot.
Mendez dribbled that ball. It went off of her foot and right out of bounds. What a tough break for Danny Mendez.
Great pass inside to her. She was wide open.
She had she just lost concentration. Yeah. Millers with a 7-point lead, 3:40 remaining here in the third quarter. Jayla Smith inside.
Nice steal there by
Williams
the
had it, but the Millers steal the ball. Here's Shade down into the corner. Back to Shade again. Reagan Wilson resents the Millers offense. In the corner to Shade. She misses everything, but that one last touch by the Millers. So the Lawrence North Wildcats will get that back. Got some substitutions coming in here. It's going to be Shea Maria Walker on the floor for the Wildcats. Thank you for joining us tonight on Hamilton County Television. Millers Ladies Basketball brought to you by Logan Street Signs and Banners. Right under the net. Nice, easy layup there by Shea Marie Walker, rather.
Wilson for three. Wow. She got it. Reagan Wilson.
Reagan Wilson picks up the three, her second field goal of the night.
For 5 points.
8-point lead for the Millers. You know, you look at that JV game a little bit earlier, Perry, and the Millers did lose that game, but they played this team very, very tough. Wildcats trying to cut into the 8-point lead. Poked away.
I think that's going to be on Danny Mendez.
Yeah, Mendez just got a little bit too much of the body in there.
Too aggressive.
And for Danny Mendez, that will be her second foul of the half. Millers with 5 team fouls now here in the half. Just the opposite of what we had in the first half.
Shot off the mark there.
That one's going to retain, the Millers will retain that ball under the net. In the first half, the Wildcats had about 5 or 6 fouls before the Millers even got their first one. Now here in the second half, it's 5 team fouls for the Millers, 1 for the Wildcats.
Brad, is that right with Danny Mendez with 3 fouls? Is that correct?
I believe, yeah, that is correct.
Nice block inside there by Lawrence North. I didn't actually catch the number, but
I didn't see it either.
It was a very good block. Got to have somebody take the ball out, team. Nobody wants to take the ball out.
Wilson having a little trouble getting it inbounds. Finally gets it in to Miller, and she's fouled.
I think it's going to be on 30.
Yeah, that's going to go against Shea Maria Walker. That is going to be her second team foul of the half for the Wildcats.
Mendez comes out. So the Millers got 2 people on the bench with 3 fouls, and Ashland's still in the game with 3 fouls. So.
That one was telegraphed all the way.
Yeah, and the one thing about it is, in a normal case there, Ashland would have went after that.
Here's the inbound play from the corner. Turns, whips. Nice job there by Monica Williams. She gets her first 2 points of the night for the Wildcats.
That's 33-27. Noblesville's up. Looking Reagan Wilson, Mallory Miller. Nice pass through there.
Oh, wow. Did you see that?
What a give and go right there.
Ashlyn Shade picks up points number 16 and 17. She's got 7 points in this half, and she's been playing it with 3 fouls, Perry. Great job.
35-27.
Eight-point lead for the Millers. Inbound. Smith with a long shot, misses. 1:20 remaining here in the third quarter.
Millers lead 35-27.
Caitlin Shoemaker puts the ball back into play.
Reagan Wilson, taking time here. I'll tell you what, for the first night, Reagan Wilson's doing a great job playing that point.
One
stolen
steal
by
leads to
Shade.
another. Shade
Miller looking for help.
back out top to Reagan Wilson. Wilson to Miller. Miller puts a layup up, misses. And we're going to have a foul called. Foul or jump ball?
I think it's going to be on Caitlin Shoemaker.
Yeah, Caitlin Shoemaker picks up her first foul of the half. And that will be 7 team fouls now on the Millers. So the Lawrence North Wildcats will be in the one and bonus here for 8 minutes and 39.6 seconds. Wildcats have only committed 2 fouls in this half. This will be a 1-and-1. I believe that's Monica Williams up there, isn't it, Perry?
No, it looks
think
like
it's 12.
12. Yes, that is
12
Monica.
is Williams. Williams gets the first shot. She's got 3 points now.
Monica had played a big part in that state championship drive, coming off the bench last year as a sophomore, and really had some good games towards the end of the season.
Misses the second of 2. Miller's with the ball. Under 30 seconds here in the third quarter. Miller's with a 7-point lead. Donna Buckley telling her team what she wants them to do in this last 15 seconds. Wilson over on the side, gets it into the corner. That's going to be an over and back.
Man.
Backcourt violation. So the Wildcats will have 4.2 seconds to try to put something on the board here and cut into this Miller lead.
You're going to have to watch down deep here because they don't have much time.
Over in the
Long
corner, Smith.
shot.
She misses at the buzzer.
No basket.
In the final, after 3 quarters, it's the Millers 35, the Wildcats 28. You're watching Hamilton County Television Sports, brought to you by Logan Street Signs and Banners.
This year, back home is where you'll most likely celebrate the holiday season. And if your home is close to ours, you can celebrate in Hamilton County, where outdoor attractions, restaurants, and shops are safely open for business, sanitized, and following the Hoosier Hospitality Promise guidelines. Celebrate the holiday season back home again and support Indiana's business community. Learn more at visithamiltoncounty.com.
Welcome back here. Visit Hamilton County. Hamilton County TV is supported by Visit Hamilton County this year. Back home is where you'll be most likely celebrate your holiday season. And if you're at home, it's close to ours and you can celebrate in Hamilton County, where outdoor attractions, restaurants, and shops are safely open for business, sanitized, and following the Hoosier Hospitality Promise guidelines. Celebrate the holiday season back home again. Support Indiana business community and learn more about Visit Hamilton County.
I'm Brad Silbert along with Perry Williams. Perry, we are through 3 quarters, and you've got to say that Ashlyn Shade owned quarter number 3 with 7 points. She had all but 5 of the points the Millers scored in that quarter, and the Millers held Jayla Smith to just 3 points in the third quarter. Can the Millers get the upset here?
Good job there.
Move
nice pass by
there.
Shade to Smitherman.
And Brooklyn Smitherman gets her 3rd point of the game. And the Millers steal the ball right back. Reagan Wilson setting up the offense. 9-point lead for the Millers against the state champion Lawrence North Wildcats.
Fans, I want to apologize a little bit here for the video. We're having some problems. not here at the studio. That's why you've seen a little bit different there for a little while in that third quarter, but we can't straighten it out here, so it must be something back at the mill, and we can't correct it tonight, but we'll do the best we can in giving you the scoop here. Nice three-point
on the way
play
for the Millers. That was Caitlin Shoemaker. And for Caitlin Shoemaker, that three-pointer couldn't come at a better time. Her first 3 points under the basket. Who is it going to get possession to? It is going to go back to the Wildcats. Sydney Hughes is right on top of that ball for the Wildcats, but touched last by the Millers. 12-point lead for the Noblesville Millers over the state champs. Try to get it back up there. 2 shots, and neither of them went in, but we're going to have a foul called here. And this one is going to be, I believe, Mallory Miller is going to pick up her 3rd foul. That's going to give 2 shots to Jayla Smith, her first 2 free throw shots of the game.
Brad, one of the things that I mentioned at the beginning of the game is one of the things Coach Buckley stressed is we got to keep them off the offensive rebound, and that was an offensive rebound. And
yep, it was.
And it turned into 2 points at the free throw line.
So Jayla Smith, her first trip to the free throw line tonight, gets both ends of it. Miller's ahead by 10, about 6.5 remaining in regulation, right
Great
under the
play.
net. Another great move by Brooklyn Smitherman, and she's got 5 points, all of them coming here in the fourth quarter. Miller steal again. Here comes Mallory Miller. Will she get it?
No.
Oh, my, but the Millers get the rebound. Let's see who that's going to be last touched by.
Looks like it's Miller's basketball.
Yeah, Miller's ball.
Shade missed an easy basket there. That's unusual for her on a little basket like that, but that's the way the ball bounces, right, Brad?
Yes, it does. It does. What an exciting game to open the high school basketball season.
Yeah, we're in basketball. We haven't got to baseball yet.
Well, we had to skip baseball last spring,
That's
so I
right.
still got it on my brain.
Yeah.
Reagan Wilson sets the offense for the Millers. Smitherman out high. Under there, into the corner. Shoemaker. Wilson setting the offense, just daring Jayla Smith to come back out after her. Miller seemed to have everything under control. Well, as soon as I say that, Perry, what happens?
Little communication
they
problem
turn it over there.
Between Brooklyn Smitherman and Shade. So
5:46 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Millers are up by 12 with the Lawrence North Wildcats. Smith under the basket. Oh, she was wide open. Wow, was that a wide open play there?
Basket good.
I'm not sure what we had called there.
I mean, we pretty well knew the basket. I don't know what he did. Must have been something we missed. Still Miller basketball. Kind of looked like Helms was over the back, but they didn't call it. Miller's bringing the ball up the floor. Steal by Smith.
She's got
it up. Here come.
She's got 15 points now.
Lawrence North.
This is just what the Millers cannot afford to do, Perry. They have to play good heads-up defensive basketball now. Once again stolen, but before it's stolen, there's going to be a foul called on Lawrence North. Let's see who that's going to go on. That's going to go on number 4, Helms. That will be her 4th. And that is the 4th team foul of the half.
Miller's got to get the ball in.
Shea trying to get it in. She finally does. Just in the nick of time. Wilson setting the offense. We got a foul called on the floor that time.
I think that's on number 25, which is Helms. Is that right?
No, that's Sydney Hughes. If that's on Hughes, that is her fourth.
Yeah, so
the Wildcats have got 2 players now with 4 fouls apiece. Shade. Emily Wood back out on the floor. She's playing with 4 fouls. Wilson. Miller looking for help. Finally gets it from Ashlyn Shade. Millers need to just take some time off the clock here, Perry, and go for a good shot, period. And I'm sure that that's what Coach Buckley is thinking here right now.
Millers are watching those passing lanes. Nice pass down inside. Emily Wood missed it.
Can't make the connection, and Helm comes up with the rebound. Here comes Smith quickly down the floor. Over on the side to Williams. Williams back out high to Helm. Helm is double teamed, gets away from it.
Double dribble.
Did she get a call for a double dribble?
Yep.
Yes, she did. Turnover against, and she's looking up. She couldn't believe that she did that.
Have you ever seen a player want to admit that they fouled or they made a turnover? Huh? It's always got to be somebody else's fault.
Probably once in about 1,000 or 2 games.
Oh, wide open.
Oh,
no.
My. Are they going to get it? Yes, they get it.
Emily Wood's taking a deep breath there.
Did that not count? I don't think that counted, Perry. At least it didn't go on the scoreboard because it's now it's 42-36.
I don't know. It looked like it went in here, but,
Yeah.
There it is. Basket good by Mallory Miller. We apologize with the internet problems that we're having here. It's
just a little bit hard to follow this at times.
Yeah.
We're seeing exactly the same pictures you folks are seeing, and we
44-38 here.
Frustration.
Picked the pocket of the young freshman. What a shot
from the
by
knees.
Smith.
Jayla Smith.
And she has 17.
17 points now.
The Millers call timeout here.
She's got 6 points here in the fourth quarter. You're watching Hamilton County Television Sports, brought to you by Logan Street Signs and Banners in Noblesville.
Gaylord Electric is the highest performing national contract of excellence. Since 1984, Gaylord Electric's success continues to be built upon the cornerstone of reliable resources and reliable outcomes. Insights fueled by the genuine care of people. Gaylord Electric, along with Chuck Goodrich, President and CEO, are proud sponsors of the Hamilton County Television Sports.
I'd like to thank you for joining us tonight. Opening night, the Millers and the Wildcats wrapped up in what is probably going to possibly be a last shot.
Let's thank another one of our sponsors, Carpenter Realtors. If you're planning on making a move, why not call a realtor with hometown experience? Jamie Carnosino has connections and a commitment to the community. She raised 3 Noblesville athletes and is ready to help you with your real estate needs. Looking for a realtor? Call Carmo at 317-490-3735.
Perry, so far here in the fourth quarter, the Wildcats have outscored the Millers 12-9. And Jayla Smith has just come alive with 6 points already here in the early going in this quarter. Emily Wood back in, playing with 4 fouls. Gets the ball back to Wood again. Full court pressure here from the Wildcats. Miller's got to get it across the timeline. That one is Timeout. That'll have to be a full timeout. We'll take another break here. You're watching Hamilton County Television Sports, brought to you by Logan Street Signs and Banners in Noblesville.
Since the establishment of Church Hidden Anthem in 1880, our neighbors, community leaders, businesses, school districts have placed their trust in us to solve the most challenging legal issues. We have a rich history in helping our clients when they need it the most. Give us a call at 317-686-8255 773-2190.
3 minutes, 1 second remaining here in the fourth quarter. The Lawrence North Wildcats chipping away at the Miller lead, down by 4 in what has been a very exciting opening night for both of these teams, Perry.
Which here early in the fourth quarter they were down by 12, so they've really cut into the Millers' lead.
Millers have made some mistakes, and the Wildcats have been able to take advantage of them. Millers are down to 1 timeout left. They have 1 full timeout left. And the Lawrence North Wildcats have got all 3 of their full timeouts left. Reagan Wilson works the ball up the court. Takes a shot, misses. That one's rebounded by
jump ball.
And the possession is going to the Wildcats. Millers just can't seem to catch a break here so far in the fourth quarter, Perry.
No, but they're struggling right now. The momentum has definitely gone to Lawrence North, and Jalen Smith is really taken over this ball game, and now we see why she's one of the best players in the state of Indiana.
Helm drives. That ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Millers.
The Millers need a big stop right here, Brad.
Yes, they certainly do.
Because they're playing the number 1 team in the state, and they don't want to give it up.
Jayla Smith with a long 3. That one misses. Rebounded by the Millers.
That's
Reagan Wilson. Boy, she plays like a sophomore or junior.
Absolutely. She's done a great job handling the ball tonight.
Ball in the hands of Ashlyn Shade. She's playing with 3 fouls. She's been playing with 3 fouls for the entire second half.
Nice give and go there.
And Shade with that give and go by Brooklyn Smitherman was just great. So Ashlyn Shade picks up her first points of the quarter. She's got 19 now.
It's interesting right now. You got Shade against Smith, so nice give and go there.
Millers come up with the ball again. Another rebound by Smitherman into the hands of Ashlyn Shade. Let's see what the Millers are going to do here. Are they going to try to quickly score? Are they going to look for the good shot, or what are they going to do here? We're down to 1 minute and 35 seconds here in the fourth quarter. Shade with the ball. Closely guarded. She gets tripped. She's okay. That was on the floor. The Wildcats have this will be their 5th team foul, rather their 6th. And unfortunately for the Wildcats, Sydney Hughes is just fouled out.
Well, good thing it gives a few minutes here, extra here for Ashland to kind of walk that off a little bit here.
Well, they'll miss the score. Sydney Hughes leaves the game with 5 fouls. She had 11 points in this game. Second leading scorer for Chris Giffen's Wildcats. The officials talking it over there, trying to figure out what is going where here.
And I'm sure that Coach Buckley is in no hurry to give Ashland a little bit of recovery time here.
Yeah, she went down pretty hard, but
she did, and she's a tough gal.
Yeah,
I mean, there's no one tougher than her. I mean, she works very hard at everything she does.
So the Millers will have the ball on the baseline just to the right of the key. Mallory Miller to put the ball in play. Having a tough time getting it in. She gets it under the net, taken right away by Ariel Helm.
Off the mark.
Yep, but rebounded by Lawrence North.
Brooklyn
Smitherman gets
with
it.
A great rebound there.
And she sent that ball out of bounds right off the knee of the Lawrence North Wildcats. 1:13 remaining in this. Miller is holding on to a 46-40 lead.
Against the number 1 team in the state of Indiana.
Defending
state champions. This will be a big win for the Millers. Young freshman missed the shot there. Reagan Wilson.
Might have been an ill-advised shot, but we're under a minute.
It was a pretty quick shot. A turnover.
Yes, a big turnover there. That was on Jayla Smith, and she's upset with herself.
Yeah.
I didn't see if she traveled or got the baseline. It was one of the two, Perry. Coming up on 50 seconds remaining here, Millers with a 6-point lead.
Need to get the ball in the hands of Ashlyn Shade.
Both teams in the 1-1. Here's Shade back in the corner. Back out to Mallory Miller, and she is fouled. Mallory Miller will go to the line now for a 1-1. Last season, Miller shot 69% from the line. 38.1. Hold on. This one is not by any means over. What an exciting finish we got for you tonight. Opening night of girls basketball. Perry, we couldn't have asked for a better game.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Mallory Miller misses the front
It's
end,
her
but
own
the Millers
rebound.
get it right back. Big rebound. Wilson over to Shade. 30 seconds on the clock. Ashlyn Shade out to Wilson. Wilson just dribbling around. Somebody's going to have to foul somebody here pretty quick into the hands of Ashlyn Shade. And Shade is finally fouled, and it looks like that one's going to go by on Helm. And that's on Helm. That's her number 5, which it is.
You know, this is going to be if the Millers can hang on, can be a huge win for them.
Oh, wow. This is huge. 15.5. Right now it is at least a 2-possession game based on 3-point plays. But the Millers are at the line. First one is up. It is good.
And Shades has 20 points for the Millers here.
Ashlyn Shade with her first free throw of the night, first free throw of the season. Second one is up. It is good. Miller's now out to an 8-point lead with 15 seconds remaining. Wildcats desperation time for them. The Miller fans,
if there was any, would be on their feet. The student body'd be on their feet, wouldn't they?
3 points on the way. That one misses, but rebounded.
Nice steal by Wood.
This is going to do it.
She's going to hold up on this.
And that's it. The Noblesville Millers have pulled the upset of the season already, Perry. 48-40 over the defending state champ Lawrence North Wildcats. Not only defending state champs, but number 1 in the state. Perry, let's wrap this up real quickly here, but your thoughts on this game?
Well, I mean, it's a big win for Noblesville because, you know, through the years we've had some tough years here and really haven't got a lot of respect. And just it's just huge for Coach Buckley and this young basketball team, and a great job done by the Millers tonight.
We would like to thank you for watching tonight's broadcast of IHSAA Girls Basketball on Hamilton County Television, presented by Logan Street Signs and Banners, celebrating over 29 years in business. We'd also like to thank our other great sponsors, Noblesville Trophies, Gaylor Electric, Van Alsdale and Farrar Incorporated, Church, Hiddle and Antrim, Jamie Carmesino of Carpenter Real Estate, the Visit HamiltonCounty.com site, Hamilton County Reporter. My name is Brad Silbert on behalf of Perry Williams and our technical crew. Good night from the Mill.